delight to be here. And I know there's tension in the room because you get down the stretch of a campaign and everybody has their wants and desires and concerns, and Tuesday it'll all be over and we'll find out who the winners are. But I must say, as other candidates have said, I have had a fabulous time in this campaign. We've done everything from saying the national anthem at a Cape Cod game. The other night, a baseball game. The other night, I dropped the puck at the Cape Cod Cubs hockey game. I've sang at a few nightclubs, including Chapin's here in the Cape, and also done some other things like Joe's on the Job, where you go to a working place and work with those small business people, or Morning Joe with Joe. And everything that it has indicated to me is that this country is great. The people are wonderful. The only problem is we have a government that keeps getting bigger and bigger and more intrusive. And the last time we went through that kind of thing was Jimmy Carter, when he brought this country to its knees with double-digit inflation, 18% interest rates, the so-called malaise that America was in. Well, Ronald Reagan took the reins over in 1981, and within 18 months, he turned this country from malaise to morning in America, where the poverty level went down, entrepreneurship went up, research expanded, and Americans felt proud about this nation again. The same thing can happen once again, and it'll start by getting Nancy Pelosi out of there. It'll start by stopping this Obama socialistic approach that he's been taking, and it'll be a confidence and a faith that'll bring back things like the economy with real estate. It'll bring back people in small business who will start hiring again. All of these things are based on faith. I was talking to a few realtors the other day, and they said interest rates are low, prices have come down, but people don't have that confidence, they don't have that faith. What I want to do is go down to Washington and take on that system, because frankly, it's been oftentimes both parties that have brought about, believe it or not, 8 times as much growth in federal spending as there has been growth in the median income over the last 40 years. And a big part of the problem is you have these ruling elite. They get into government. When one party is left to leave the government, they don't leave Washington. They stay in the Beltway, where they become lobbyists, and they just keep doing favors for each other, all to the detriment of the hardworking men and women on Main Street, USA. Well, I want to emphasize Main Street, not K Street, where all those lobbyists are. A friend of mine who goes down to Washington once a week was telling me the story that in order to get a reservation in a restaurant in Washington now, it's about a 3-day advance notice. Make that reservation, because that's what's going on. All the deal makers down there are having big dinners to take care of each other and to cut the deals, while people here are suffering with the idea of maybe I can't send my child back to school next year for the next semester, or maybe I'm not going to be able to hold on to that family business, or maybe I have to worry about taxes going up in January when they not extend this tax cut that came to us in the early 2000s. That's crazy. What we need to do is cut spending, cut borrowing, cut welfare, cut taxing, and cut unnecessary regulation. You do that and you'll see America take off again just like it did in the 80s. I'll leave you with one other thought here, and that is, I don't know who's going to win this race, but I'll tell you, the last couple of weeks have been amazing. Rudy Giuliani came in and for 6 hours probably worked as hard campaigning as any guy I've ever seen on someone else's behalf. And he did so because he got caught up in the spirit of the whole thing. In addition to that, Warren Rudman, Mr. Fiscal Responsibility, endorsed me this week. 28 of the 29 newspapers in this district endorsed me over the last week. 2 sheriffs from Arizona took the time to come up to Massachusetts to express their support for me this week. Bobby Orr even endorsed me this week, which I'm proud to have. The point is, we've got tremendous momentum. On the other side of the canal, it's unbelievable. I recognize I'm not a Cape Cod guy here, but I ask you to at least consider me, because I'll make you proud as your congressman. Thank you very much, and God bless.